Hi everyone, welcome to Clutch Entertainment today, and today we're going to be talking about overcoming your past hardships, relationships, struggles, anything you've been dealing with in the past, and what you're trying to get to on your next level, wherever you're trying to get to in life. There's a lot of things in our lives that are affected by this, and I'm going to go over like some examples along with some things that are struggles, and then I'm going to talk about some strategies to make yourself a better person overall in the end. So there's a number of things that we can work on in our lives. We can always improve, how we think about things, how we do things, how we pursue things, how we deal with negative problems, and we just need to figure out a way how we can get to that next level, what we can do, and how to promote it. So first off, I'm going to talk about facing failure. So let's get right into it. So facing failure and going through the failures where you never give up. So there's a lot of things you can do when you're facing failure. You can be like, I'm trying really hard for this test and I don't know if I can do it, and you try anyway. That would be a example of facing failure. Or I don't know how to ride a bike, and you constantly fall off the bike over and over and over and over again until eventually you get it. Another example could be you have a fear of heights. You're afraid of going on a roof. You're afraid of going up in a tall building. You're afraid of going in on the looking out the window and looking down at stuff. So the way to get over that is, you got to push yourself to do it. You got to get yourself to do that situation that you want to be better at. You want to set that realistic goal, like, I can go on the roof. Somebody's right here with me. It's just like jumping in the deep end of some water also. Like, you're at a pool and you want to help yourself learn how to swim. You got to teach yourself, I'm going to jump in the pool, the deep end, even though I can't swim, and try to do the best thing I can and try to swim to the shore. And if somebody's in the water, especially if they're helping you, that's when you should definitely be more motivated to try, because they're always going to be there as a safety net. But the whole point of that is, you want to face your fear and your failure and never give up on what you're doing, because that'll get you to your next level and get you where you want to be. So next thing I would say is breaking free from past relationships or toxic relationships. So there's a lot of things in our past that, we have relationships with friends, with girlfriend, boyfriends, with family members, parents, brothers, sisters. And there's a lot of different things we go through in our lives. And we have times when we have people who are talking negatively in our ears and telling us we shouldn't do things, we shouldn't go, they badmouth us, or they put us in a position where we just feel vulnerable, and we're trying to, be the best people we can be, and we're being attacked. We're being put down. We're being taken to a spot where we don't want to be. And we just have to, break free from that. And the best way to do that is knowing that you are worth something, and not necessarily you're wrong. You could be wrong, but accepting that, you could be right also, and not being your greatest enemy after they tell you something. For example, say a friend says, I think that you're a terrible person. I think that why would a friend say that? But example, if he just says that out of the blue, and and he tells you you hate me, you're a jerk, and you're just trying to just do a normal thing, and you may have made a mistake, like maybe you accidentally tripped and broke his computer. This is just a crazy example, but you knocked his computer screen off and you broke it. You could approach this like, hey man, like, I didn't mean to do that. I'll repay it for you, And if they're not very forgiving on you, or they're not very nice to you after you do that, I can understand why you can be mad from that. But if they're not willing to, listen to you and see if you're authentically sorry for it, then they have an issue, and it's not on you. And that's how you got to break free. You got to stay away from that person the next time you're around them. But I would say though, like, say you did break it, of course you're going to pay for it. You break it, you buy it. Another example is, I've been in a relationship before where I was engaged, and I broke out of the relationship, um, and I felt like I wasn't being taken seriously in the relationship. I wasn't, you know, when I would say something, I wasn't being taken seriously, and it was hard on me, and like in a way, it like really was a burden to me. And looking back, like it was something that I had to deal with, and like I tried to make it work, and I just couldn't make it work the way I wanted it to work. So I had to get out of the relationship that I was in, and I successfully did, and it improved my life. I am better now than I ever have been. I've been doing well, and just getting out of that relationship, getting away from that person, really shows me who I am and what I can do with my life, and how I can be a better person for others. I would say the next thing is we cope with anxiety and struggles all the time and our fears. Some people have anxiety like panic attacks. Some people have anxiety with doing normal tasks like public speaking, or speaking in a group, or could be any of those things. So, example for myself, like I used to struggle with anxiety a lot, and I was in a position where it was really hard for me to do anything. And the thing that was always in my mind is, for me, was just stay strong, take care of yourself, eat, drink, work out. Like I wasn't working out at the time, but I was eating and drinking. And I eventually got to a point where I said, you know what, I'm going to start working out and improve myself. I had to overcome that hurdle of not wanting to do anything, and get to a point where I want to work out. I want to do this, and I want to improve myself and make myself better. And I've been working out the last couple of years, and I feel like I've been a lot better, like overall healthy. I've been more so wanting to do more things. I've been more motivated. I've been more confident. Not just because I'm working out and I have like a bunch of confidence from the working out. To me, the working out is more so just like a body mind connection thing for me. But overall in my life, I can see that what I do is stemming from getting that extra energy out throughout the day. When I work out a couple times a week. So I would definitely recommend, like when you're coping like that with like any kind of anxiety or fears, to put yourself in that position and motivate yourself to, never give up and just go out and do what you need to do. I would say the next thing is, if you're having pain or suffering in your life, say you lose somebody, you're grieving somebody, or say you're in a position where you're having like physical pain, and you're just got like back problems or neck problems or all that other stuff, there's a number of things you can do. Look up like videos, physical therapy stuff. Turn your pain into a purpose. Make yourself want to do this because you want to improve yourself. Improving yourself in this life is always the biggest thing that we have to do, and that's always the biggest thing, how to get to the next step and where we need to go in our lives. So like I said, like turn that pain into purpose. Make yourself a better person. Work out, hang out with people, spend time with family and friends, all that stuff. That'll all improve your pain and make it into purposeful meaning. We all suffer in our lives, and especially we suffer, because, we have to put up our daily cross, just like Jesus said, take up your daily cross and follow me. So everyone has a pain or suffering they'd have in their daily lives, whether it be, like I said, a relationship, whether it be a physical pain, whether it be a toxic relationship, whether it be something being taken away from them that they've had for a long time. There's a number of different things that we can draw from in our heads, and it could cause us a lot of pain. And we just got to get through that. We just got to, put ourselves in a position, just like people who are overweight, and over time they want to make themselves better. They go work out. They have a pain of, look at my body image, look how bad I look. I don't know if I can do this. And they either get a personal trainer, they get a friend, or they just do it themselves. And they're turning that pain of working out and making themselves better into a purpose. And that's what we need to do in our lives. We need to make ourselves the best people we can be, the best versions of ourselves, and how we can, learn to love each other and love ourselves more so. Now I'm going to go over some tips regarding what you can do to overcome these things. And I've given some examples already, but I'm just going to talk about some of the things that, we can do in our lives to make ourselves better. So first off, I would say the biggest thing is forgiveness. So you will either need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive a friend, you need to forgive the person who treated you bad, you need to forgive the toxic relationship, you need to forgive, forgive anything or anyone who's caused you like the pain or the hardship or the suffering. You need to forgive it first. Secondly, I would say, you need to accept the situation or the emotions that come with it. We all have to grieve. If we had a past relationship that was terrible, or a friend that abandoned us, or someone who's treated us very badly, we all have that grieving moment where we need to take time and we think we need to focus on that and we need to let that out. It could be even talking to a friend or family. It could even be, making yourself improved overall. And we just need to accept that. And also validate your feelings. Validate you are feeling stuff. You are human. We're all human. We all have these emotions. We all focus on this stuff. And we need to validate that. And that's very important. I would say the next thing too is you want to focus on what you can control, not what you cannot control. Because a lot of times we want to control things. There's a number of times in that I haven't wanted to do certain things because I'm not in control. Like, for example, there's sometimes I would rather drive a car because I'm not in control if someone else is driving. I'm used to being alone. I'm used to living on my own. So I'm used to doing things by myself. So that puts a reliance on me. But when someone else, is doing that, it takes the control away from me and I feel vulnerable. But I tell myself, you know what? It'll be fine. Like, they're right here with me. They're taking care of me right now. So I'll just, ride along. And focusing on what you can control. That's just an example. There's a number of things you can focus on, but focusing on what you can control in your life, where you can put yourself in a better position, where it be better exercise, better health, better overall eating habits, drinking habits, whatever. It's all about what you can control. And that goes into my next point, which is self-care. We should take care of ourselves in every way possible, make ourselves better, and build up to that. We should definitely be better people and help ourselves to be better overall and focus on getting good sleep, eating, drinking, exercise, all that, like I was saying before. And I would say the next thing, is to seek support and reframe your thoughts. So if you need to go to a therapist, go to a therapist. If you have a family member you can talk to, go to that. If you have a spiritual director, go talk to them. There's a number of different ways to, get that out extra too. It helps get your emotions out, and they help you reframe your thoughts. And reframing your thoughts puts a negative thought into a positive thought, and vice, it puts us in a position to be better and to focus on the good things we have in our lives. And I would say practice gratitude is the next thing. You should always focus on being thankful for what you have, because everything we have in our lives can be taken away in an instant, and our lives can always change. So we should definitely always focus on the positives, always on the thing that, makes us the best we can be. And being thankful for everything is a very good gift. And I feel this way in my daily life. Like, I've been practicing a lot more gratitude lately. And where I am right now, I'm very thankful that I'm in where I'm at in my situation in life, with a good job, good house, family, all that stuff. Relationships also. But also, I would say the next thing, is set goals. Set goals for yourself and learn and stay patient and persistent. And if you can do all these things, you'll be the best version of yourself, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So thank you for watching Clutch Entertainment today, and hopefully you enjoyed learning a little bit about what you can do to make yourself better overall, and how to get to that next level in your life, and set good goals, and be the best version of yourself. And remember that, you do matter to somebody in your life. Even if you don't think you do, you do. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave in the comment section below. You can like and subscribe. That'd be great. So thank you for watching Clutch Entertainment today, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.